So it should be a little more tolerable fighting bosses. No guarantees though. Just gotta remember this dude's moveset. Never mind, you do a lot of damage. Do the enemies scale with your health? I think his damage scales with your health. That's crazy. So what's the point of having more health then? Ow. Okay, that was terrible. Again? Shit. Music's really good. Nice.
云者玉波行，
Ooh, almost got me. Ow. Oh shit. How'd I run into it? Good run though. Why'd I do that? Why do I keep doing that? Ow. Oh my god. Okay, don't go near him when he does that. God damn it. I hit a button, damn it. Ow. Ah! Finally. Haha. God damn that fucking move. What's it? What happens if it meets it? Okay, it breaks. Good. I did not want to know. I was hoping to do some big ass move.
Okay. Okay, that's just permanent. That's not good. I'm getting really worried. He hasn't turned into some giant monster yet. Are you fucking kidding me?
I choke so hard. I don't know why I had the money thing on.
That charge attack does a lot of damage,
云
man.
剑诱波行，
Ow. Whoa. God, that is a little hard to keep track of once it gets rolling. What the hell, dude? Oh, you fucker. Part of me knew he was gonna do it too.
者诱波行，
That might be my good time to do it. Oh. Yep. Into one of these. That's good. Never mind, I don't have enough. God, that was lucky. That's not it. There's no way that's it. How nostalgic. Your moves feel exactly like his. Probably because he taught me. It appears that your hexagrams have failed you. If I told you the result, would you still have tried your utmost? At least one of us got to enjoy the thrill of the unknown. You lied to me? A good story needs an interesting twist, does it not? Is this the end?
我心有红色，
I have witnessed the springs of Tianshan burst forth and dry out. I have seen the long shadows cast by mountains of corpses as night fell at Fangshan. I was there when the Donghang bell rang for the first time. I walked through countless cities drowned in time.
就恰无
All
路
of
意，
all of it has now attained wholeness within the Tao. Like a shooting star that sears its mark between heaven and earth. Ji's hair. A strand of hair taken from Ji, its specific purpose is unclear. Ji's corpse never showed any signs of decay. The usual Tianhuo flowers were also absent. He took it for to study it, I guess. Guardian of life, master of time, we worship you. I, Jitong, was born a warrior, shall perish as a hero. Farewell, my friend. The struggles of life and death no longer concern me. We have finally transcended our destiny with our own hands. We are no longer mortal. All of it has now attained wholeness within the Tao. The Seal of G. A soul seal is the greatest symbol of power in the council and a key to unlock the council code. It is a soul's proof of authority. G's soul seal containing the character Gui signifies insight. Hello? Booting, loading, initializing. Hello, thank you for using the Shanghai 1000 testing model. I am the latest assistive robot capable of deep learning through conversation. Feel free to browse the database or engage in me in depth Q&A. Oh yeah, the one we're talking to was 9,000. Incorrect. That command does not exist in the database. Doesn't seem too bright. Give me a status report on this region. Why are you in G's warehouse? Keyword confirmed G. Loading G's latest development log. First month of year 3773 turbulent era. We installed the third iteration of the head. I wanted to put a real fish inside, but the maintenance would have been too costly. It ended up being a display instead. I wanted to fill it with water due to the whole design concept. This robot would represent the seas and mountains of Penglai. Lear told me that I didn't need to use its appearance to symbolize Penglai. He kept asking me to cut features from the Shanghai 1000 to make it more practical, but I don't want it to be mass-produced. Spectators innately understand that fireworks from afar always look prettier than those in your midst. Wonder how many more years I will be able to converse with him. What were you made to do? Shanghai is a public welfare experiment funded by the Feng Shi Guild. I can look up information, play audio files, calculate the mathematical equations, and make noodles. The purpose of Shanghai 1000 shifted constantly through its 50-year development period. It currently has no clear purpose. Please contact the developers if you would like to purchase one. You were there when the Feng Shi Guild was still active? Keyword confirmed. Feng Shi Guild retrieving. The Feng Shi Guild is an international scientific organization founded by the thinker Lear. Its purpose was put to an end to all wars. Lear believed that peace could be found using science. So he gathered those lofty ideals, and together they built a research complex on the island of Kunlun. Today, the Guild is home to the most advanced technology on Penglai, as demonstrated in Kunlun's Sustainable Development Zone. The Guild's technology spread to every corner of the world and helped to end century-long food and energy crisis. However, Lear has also been launching non-compliance with movements due to each nation's lack of interest in his anti-war initiatives. This move has paralyzed operations in all major governments and institutions. Leave a review. Wait, can I? Wonder what happens if I break it. What is this? Interesting. I think that's the only time we've heard anybody speak in English. That went a lot faster than I expected. I'm very glad that that happened. Whoa, what the fuck? Is it like winter right now? Is that what it is? That boy Shanshan is using stones to tell fortunes. He must have learned it from the villagers. What a disgrace. Our village must seem like a complete joke to you people. Not really. We also do divination. Abacus is probably the one who taught him that. What? How can that be? You can fly and create contraptions, but you still believe in these formless ideas? Faith is used to control the ignorant. You're not supposed to be that gullible. I used to ponder the same conundrum. But maybe there's a reason why faith can't be replaced. Follow ye doll. Make sure nobody needs to talk before I move forward. Oh yeah, I gave him a bomb. You got G's soul sealed, so did you ever figure out what he was? It was always a mystery to me someone so little could sound like a living antique. So you actually met G? Of course I have. He read my fortune and said I would spend the rest of my life away from my hometown. What nonsense. He even invited me to the Grotto of Scriptures, saying he wanted to show me a secret no one's ever seen before. Was that his idea of a joke? Everyone knows the Grotto's biggest secret is the Grave of Lear, which no one can seem to find. Who would ever want to step foot in those catacombs? It must be crawling with countless vengeful Fangshi souls. So are you not done? Or do I have to buy it? No? To be frank, I know one or two things about face reading. Would you be interested in allowing me to look? Back from the grotto, and the first thing I see is another fortune teller. Fine, let's hear it. You have a wide forehead, along with a thin, narrow nose, and a calamitous sign. Hoarding wealth will harm you 100-fold, whereas spending it will bring you good fortune. I have here a collection of one-of-a-kind treasures never to be seen again once sold. Would you like to take a look? Your face reading needs a lot of work, but I think you get the gist of it. You guys anything new in here? No. Okay. Do you believe in any gods, Yi? The village elders always told us to believe in the gods. They said doing so would make us healthy, give us good looks, and give us boneless meat to eat. I mean, do you believe in gods? Kind of. It'd be nice if the gods turn out to be true. Not every question has an answer, right? I suppose. It's not like I'll ever know if the Oracle's divination was ever accurate now. This is G's hair. Analyze it. These might be the cells we've been looking for. Lord G, so there really is such a long-lived Solarian. I mean, an old girl looked at him too, and it didn't seem like she found anything, and she seems like she made more progress than you did. Please wait patiently, my lord, as I run the comparison system.
Okay.
As you had predicted, Lord Yi, G's cells in the regenerating gene sequence from the TNL mutant form a 99.97% match. Based on this data, I have successfully discovered a way to break into their mutant cores. So she used his cells to create the virus. I have designed a special device, and now as long as you add it to your talisman system, these monsters will no longer be an obstacle to you.
Hmm?
What materials do you need for this device? The way it functions is simple and the materials are readily available, but the work required to make it is extremely complex. It should only be attempted by an exceptional craftsman familiar with basic mechanical principles. Are you saying that in front of me on purpose? Save me your flattery and give me the blueprints already.
Okay.
Of course, I shall leave this to you, Lord Kafu. Done. Let's get this on you. Special device, Super Mutant Buster. A special device designed by Abacus and modified by Kaofu. It's named and demonstrates Kaofu's unique tastes. Fully integrated into Yi's talisman system, the device triggers automatically upon talisman detonation, destroying the mutant's cores and granting them eternal rest. So this will kill the little shooter dudes that are like blocking the area that I haven't been able to go to yet. You really don't have a knack for names. It might look simple, but parts of it were really tricky to make. Nothing I couldn't handle though. Much obliged. It was nothing. I helped too. More like helped get in the way. Well, I guess you did contribute a tiny bit. See? You two have been getting along pretty well. You're imagining things. We are fundamentally different beings. An 8-man will only be an 8-man. But let's not get sidetracked. You know how to use it, right? I've already sent the parameters, so the device will trigger automatically upon contact, releasing a surge of energy that will burst inside the mutant. It should basically work just like your talisman system. Okay, I can finally deal with the living corpses in the Empyrean district. I can also help with the living corpses thingy. You will stay right here while I conduct my business. If you get bored, ask Uncle Chubby to play with you. You're really good at making life difficult for others. Did he ever give me... Mutant Buster. Did he ever give me a bomb? I think he did. No. Okay. There was a way down in one of these spots. Right there. Alright, Lake Yaochi. That's the wrong one. Nah, we'll be alright. Nice. Okay, so I need, at least I need those. Good lord. You little bastard. I keep forgetting that I have that thing on. What the hell was that? Oh, it's... Oh, okay, it's multiple. Huh. Yeah, they respawn. Oh, shit. Okay. A little bit at a time. Okay, I need to drop down onto that platform. Oh, okay. I didn't see the rope there. Nope. You Grab the rope. That's not a rope. Great. How do I get up there? You son of a bitch. Oh, I just noticed that giant monster in the background there. Shit. All right. Why do I keep... Hey, guess what? Did I need to do that over here? Need to switch over to the one that lets me choose how many I want to use. Is there a point to that? There we go. Nice.
Sir,
Yee, can you hear me? There's something I felt was off when I woke up, but I never had a chance to talk about it. What is it? You know about the Dust Guardians? I don't know much, but I've seen them mentioned in some documents. The Dust Guardians are staff responsible for maintaining all operations at New Kunlun. Over the past 500 years, while Solarian passengers slept, they worked to ensure everything kept functioning. I thought New Kunlun systems were fully automated. Well, relying solely on automated systems comes with risks. What's more, since you were in charge of developing the autonomous systems, Aegon was worried you might have tampered with it. After you were out of the picture, she greatly limited the scope of clearance of all high-intelligence systems, including Abacus. She then personally recruited the Dust Guardians, which reported directly to her. Never had the spare time to play petty games like this. How have these Dust Guardians stayed alive for so long? Have they been genetically modified like Chio?
Batim.
No, they're Solarians. It goes without saying that they were also infected by the Tianho virus. Aegong's strategy seemed to be to use them in shifts, which prolonged their lives. The weird thing is, when I woke up, I couldn't contact a single Dust Guardian. It's like the entire organization had evaporated into thin air. Well, that's the first time something like that has happened in over 500 years. It explains why everything's falling apart. Could these mutants have something to do with why the Dust Guardians vanished? I don't know, but they were effectively Aegong's personal guard, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were conducting shady activities. Their headquarters is inside the research center. You might dig up something there. Anyway, telling me there's gonna be a new enemy type all of a sudden. Where am I going right now? Drops down, huh? Going down might have been like a secret or something. Is there another one down below or something? Is that old boy's brother? I don't remember chopping his head off, did I? Shortcut unlocked. Back in we go. Dust Guardian case file number 40. I am taking my senior officer to Ascension Palace. He already finished his Dust Guardian service and was eligible to be discharged for hibernation. However, what appeared before us wasn't a hibernation machine, it was a killing machine. I saw all the others who had been discharged there. Some turned into monsters, and those that didn't were just being kept as experimental subjects. Was there no hope to begin with? We used all our strength to escape here, but now my senior officer is injured and all the medical equipment here is broken. How did it come to this? Well, we're at the end of this corridor here. Okay, I've been down here. I can't open that yet. Can't go up either. Can't go up yet. That's a down elevator. Okay, let's go through the bottom area where it dropped down. Oh, great, another one. Or I could just straight up not deal with you at all. Goodbye. New area? wonder if I could use that to kill them. Like, without having to keep parrying them. That's not what I meant to hit, damn it. My lord, you are not far from the last soul, Aegon. Oh shit. How do you know? She's the final hurdle in the way of you obtaining all the soul seals. This last encounter is filled with unknown variables, so make sure you're fully prepared. Oh shit. I also just suggest tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later on down the road. Great. Oh, okay. I can't go back. Hmm. What you gotta say, kiddo? You have time for one more game before I leave? Of course I do. This could well be our last game. What did you say? Nothing. Let's start. Hey, Yi, even though you haven't told me anything, I know. Know what? I overheard some of the stuff you guys were discussing. I know a lot of things are happening outside, and I know your people aren't doing that good. Is it because I'm not strong enough? Is that why you won't let me help? You're overthinking it. No one can help me out of this situation. I used to think I could turn things around, but the truth is, I can't do anything. It doesn't really sound like the Yi I know. If only I had known it would all be in vain. I'm starting to envy those that stayed behind. Really, but if I never met you, I'd just be alone. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be living much of a better life. Maybe, but I wouldn't want that. I would be super bored without you, Yi. That kind of life would be meaningless to me. What makes something meaningful anyway? I can think of a whole lot off the top of my head, but you might not think much of them. Try me. I want to hear it from you. Like, remember that one day when the weather was perfect and we slept on the grass until the sun went down? Yeah, that was a really good nap. And that other time we had a huge fight over that stolen grilled fish. We didn't talk for 2 whole days after that. Yeah, I never understood why you got so angry over it. Or that one night when I fell asleep while you were telling me a story, you just kept going till morning because you didn't notice. But aren't these more like memories? I don't know if this is the right way to put it, but I think the meaning of life is pieced together by a mix of happy, angry, and even sad moments. Living life itself. Is that the meaning? It's taken me a while, but I think I'm finally starting to understand it. I think it should be felt, not understood, like when playing Qingquan. Am I gonna win? You are. I already knew I wasn't going to win halfway through. Congratulations, now you can find your next opponent. No way. I'm not playing to win, I just want to have fun with you, Yi. Not playing to win. I really have a lot to learn. Alright. We still gotta run around down there for a bit. So still some stuff I could probably do. Is anything worth buying here? I'm missing a healing upgrade, but I don't know if there's any more healing. Need a herb catalyst, but I don't know where that would be at. I'm not really worried about going to find it. I think whatever I'm gonna do with what I got. And that's it. 800, 1200, 13. I don't know if I need to buy anything right now. I think I'm good. If I really want to go back and grind out some money, I will. I'll know for sure when I start the fight. haven't been all the way over there to the left. And there's a way to go up top here too. Dust Guardian headquarters screen. A Dust Guardian emergency message. Attention to all Dust Guardians. Due to recent invasion of a large mob of unknown creatures, we are now on high alert. The mutant creatures are extremely aggressive and should be killed on sight. Squad members without arms should head to the armory and pick up some gear as soon as possible. Yanchi, leader of the 7th Dust Guardian Brigade. An emergency message can be seen on the inside mission briefing room. Ow. Hello. Okay, I've been here already. There's a way in the middle, though. Oh, okay, I gotta go around that way. Oh, can't. Alright. I'm fine with it. I think we can go. Hmm. Origin era, year 450, winter 1 of 20. I've never seen a catastrophe like this. The intel will spread throughout all Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Fengshi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes and find that cure. That is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Origin era, year 452, spring 4 out of 8. While I was speaking with the Shia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive the next day. Miraculously, it seems like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man will not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited unprecedented symbiosis with the between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. I have been blessed by the heavens. I see she has like roots coming out of her head. Money. Oh, okay, I get it. What the hell is that? Are those cats? Origin era, year 457, summer 8. Oh, I'm an idiot. Those are dates. August 1st. I have been going through solution after solution only to find that I'm dead wrong every single time. When we isolated the Tianhuo gene from an embryo, the result did not resemble Solarian in either appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. In fact, we might not even be able to recreate cure in time. It was in this fraught situation that Yi came up with the Eternal Cauldron project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I have decided to move all of our available resources towards the Eternal Cauldron project. Research on the cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. So, are you... Basically, that's them admitting that when they isolated the genes, they created just a cat. And so they're basically just super advanced house animals. And this is like extremely post-apocalyptic Earth or something. Well, not here, but in general. Like, basically the fall of man already happened. Oh shit. Bet you won't do that again. Ow. Whatever. Give me a lot of arrows. Origin era 468, winter, December 23rd. Fantastic. We've found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We needed not to rely on the primordial roots, but to eternal life for Solarians. With this data from G cells, we'll not only develop a serum for Tianhuo, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kangli or Yi, but this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. So basically, it's because you kept it from him that this even broke out. Foundation era, year 2, autumn, October 23rd. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Collagen Project has brought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. It sounds like she's just like envious. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. All I want to know is how long was Yi out? How long was Yi messed up after he fought her? Foundation era 37, winter, February 15th. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhuo, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, Tianhuo growth seems to have been suppressed in Dust Guardians who have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led the affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. The Lore Lab. Foundation era, year 125, spring, May 27th. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again is taking a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in Tianhuo, some of the mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. That's gotta be salty. Yeah, you succeeded. You just have to turn everybody into mutants. Foundation era, year 259, summer, August 12th. Damn soulscape, my head still feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. Foundation era, year 351. We have concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tianhuo. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? Can I not open that? Oh, someone's been watching me. She punched her screen too. You know this is a trap. You got some splaining to do, lady. So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find.
Se.
I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Holy shit. Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls, one after the other. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You were my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the Eternal Cauldron Project and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been been based on lies. People have a right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tianhuo will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? Is this? I believe there are things more important than mere survival. Overthrowing you and the council is a start. Things more important than mere survival. I feel like this is the one. I feel like this is him at the start of the game, and this is him now, after everything he's been through.
Oh.
Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I am the only one who can make things right. No matter how much you hate me, this is an indisputable fact. Well, your head's really far up your ass, huh? You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down you know I'm right. Yi, are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? Don't talk like you know me. I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Fangshi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. Correct. You have always been an excellent pupil. I seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm. Even I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would attain the permission to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that, you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start. So then those mutants... No way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Yi.
King?
Eng, is that you? I've been thinking about a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here? I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. What did you say? I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious. You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Penglai. At New Kunlun, we'll find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tianhe. But ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao.
Wait.
There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are a part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed that's what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying that's all for me, but really it's always been about what you want. So everything I've done up until now was just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what's been going through your head? I should have known. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay, I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If after giving it some thought you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me and I never had a little sister.
我猜要大耐。
What? How could you say something like that? You're all I have left. I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics in Penglai.
我做
Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault, and I'm not at fault.
是
Yes, none of us were at fault. We just made different choices.
我做完晒咧，
But you never came back. Why?
我你救我，
Why did you leave me behind?
手冇洗，
When the curtains falls, none of us are really at fault. We are souls, outshining all species, never to be extinguished, leeching off bygone glory to fuel our brilliance. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are martyrs, working in vain, painting our colors across the sky over and over again, probing and feeling. Night descends and our light is already faded. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault for it, we are only souls. I knew you were here, Yi. Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? Yi, you're finally awake. Is that you, Shan? Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We were attacked. The Four Seasons Pavilion? How? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came and... Wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide, quickly. Shan. Shan, are you there? Answer me. All these guys are gonna start busting out of their fucking tubes now, watch. Wait, I didn't hack this one? Hold on, I gotta read something good. Foundation era, forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. I have looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? No. There has to be an explanation, and I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians and their soulscapes just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. That's right, I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Oh, there it is. Okay. I finally understand. Jinho was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutation will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. This is my destiny, to lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. Lady, you crazy. Excuse me, sir. I read these already. Oh God. I don't have a health bar or anything. I can't tell if I'm gonna die. What the fuck is this? I also can't use talismans. Take that money though, thank you. What do I do about that? What do I do about that? Why is this so slow? It wouldn't let me use talismans. Fuck off. Alright, I got 6 heals. There we go, finally. Wait, it's this one I want to hit, right? Alright, brother. It's so... Why is this section a thing? What is this? Overkill much? I get it. Blow up the guys. Holy fuck, man. Thank God. Please? Ugh. That was a chore, man. Well, now I know why these are here. I have to do this without dying. I had to do this whole thing without dying. Okay, this is a checkpoint. Thank God. God damn it, dude. One at a time, alright. Oh my god, what is this? At least there's a platform up here. Go away. Origin era 434, spring, March 5th. Under both pressure and expectations of the Council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fang clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusang for any clues. Why are you showing me older stuff? Did I miss this, or... Origin era 444, summer... what's 6? June? We're in June. June 17th. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and the roots regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality, and a victory for science. The research may even become a turning point to encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Origin era year 446, autumn, September 19th. All tech subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after another. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tianhuo. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infection passes away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. So her goal is to infect the roots with the infection, because the roots basically have like perfect synthesis with their own genes. I don't know what that does for everybody else, but at the very least, Yi won't be able to revive anymore, because if he does, he'll just be a mindless zombie at that point. Whatever you're doing, okay. That's fine. Wrong way. Damn, you do a lot of damage. Can't dodge that. Well, that worked out. I'm glad those guys explode. It would have taken a lot longer. How many do you cost? 3? Generates a T-charge when unbound. Uncharging unbound counter. Anything damage increase? Gain some Azure Sand after picking up experience dropped after death. I have not used Skull Kick at all this game. I don't know if it's good. Getting an extra bow shot after like executing a charge is really good. I don't know which one of these is better. Honestly, probably the 3. I have to run back there on foot.